water comes to a rock, what does it do? It goes around it. It doesn't even slow down. Stephen was just like that. Well, I had two other clients over the years, Steven Spielberg and Steve Wynn. Now, everybody knows Spielberg, but he wanted to do a movie of Jurassic Park, and it was going to have a dinosaur in it. And I was doing work for Universal down in Florida, and he phones me up in the construction trailer and says, "How soon can you come back? I got a thing I want you to look at." So I went out, talked to him, and he hands me this book about that big, and he says, "This is a galley proof. It's printed one side only. It's Michael Crichton wrote a story, and I'm going to make a movie of it, and it's got a dinosaur, and it's going to be really, really big. And I've talked to several companies, and they said, no, we don't want to do that. It's too risky," because they talked to, like, Dan Woodson Studio. They do puppeteering. Everything is puppeteering. And they never did anything like it. So he got a lot of no's. Then he says, I watched you build your King Kong years ago, because he'd come over every day and watch what we were doing and never interfered. And he says, these guys tell me no. But I saw your King Kong. It works. It's 30 feet tall. And so I want a 30-foot tall dinosaur. And in the course of about 5 months, working with some of his dinosaur developers and story writers and stuff, every time you'd come to a thing that wasn't going to work, and Stephen was just like Walt here, will not tolerate any yes people at all. And you got to grit your teeth when it's a no, and you're going to look Walt in the eye, you're going to look Stephen in the eye and say, it's a no because. And then it's like some managers will say, well, I want you to do what I ordered you to do. Now you can find a way to do it or you're fired. You just killed creativity. But as Spielberg, I always would describe him as water going down a stream full of rocks. How many guys will beat their head on a wall because I've ordered you to do it that way, and you find a way to do it because I promised you we're going to do it that way? No. Water comes to a rock. What does it do? It goes around it. It doesn't even slow down. Stephen was just like that. He could come to a rock, which would be a no. Oh, well, there's several other ways we could do that, you know. He's the water, right around the bulwark, just like that. Steve Wynn was exactly the same way. Steve Wynn, he's a mogul of Las Vegas. He was a real cool guy. We really liked working with him because he would work directly with people. He got a big company, but he had a design company called Atlantia Design. His kid brother ran it, so it was like his own White Enterprises. In development of ideas, every time it came to a spot of a no, he says, hey, well, why don't we do it this way? So those three guys their minds worked exactly the same, and they came from different eras. And I think that's why Spielberg, he was a born storyteller. His mommy gave him a little stupid little movie camera, and he knew what he wanted to do. And he looks at certain kinds of stories to tell. He doesn't, he's very formulaic in a way with his stories. But that's his passion, and he never let a no stop him. There's a way to do it. Steve Wynn, exactly the same way, and look at the things that he built.